So folks, here's a list of the important stocks that you need to watch out for in this budget. Let's begin with the big infrastructure push. Now, the budget this time is expected to focus on an increase in capex both for roads and railways. There is an expectation of a 10 to 15% hike in road spends, and that is expected to grow to 2.1 trillion rupees. Now, this could bring to the limelight all these names on your screen: L&T, IRB Infra, Ashoka Buildcon, along with smaller names like PNC Infra and KNR Constructions. Now, railways is also a key focus area for the government. In FY23, you had the budgeted spend of 1.37 lakh crores. Now, that is expected to rise to 1.8 lakh crores in FY24. The stocks to watch would be names like RVNL, JSPL as well as Siemens. Along with L&T, higher infrastructure spends could mean more orders for companies like ABB and Thermax. But the big focus area for the government undoubtedly in the last few years has been on defence. The capital outlay on defence services was 1.52 lakh crores in FY23. It's expected to rise to 1.8 lakh crores in FY24. A broad government defence push would aid stocks like the ones you can see on your screen: HAL, Bharat Forge and BEL. Now, the next sector to watch is power, as the focus shifts to growth in renewables and energy transition. There is clarity that's expected on the incentives for hydrogen mission as well as for coal gasification, and expected beneficiaries could be names like Reliance, NTPC as well as Tata Power. Any incremental incentives or subsidies for electric vehicles could boost names like Tata Motors as well as some of the auto ancillary players. Let's move on and watch for any excise hike on cigarettes in this budget. Now remember, there hasn't been an excise hike in the last 3 years. So if the potential hike is beyond 10%, which is unlikely, but it would be taken quite negatively, especially for names like ITC. Finally, since it is the last and final budget before the general elections, any populist measures to be watched out for in the consumption space. Additional rural schemes similar to the Manrega or the MSP hikes could be expected, which will result in more money in the hands of rural and low-income generators. This would benefit consumption names like HUL, Dabur and Britannia.